Hi Flosstube, my name is Nancy and I'm a quilting stitcher, and today is March 10th. It's my daughter's birthday. She is older than me now. I'm only 29, so and welcome to my channel. I'm not sure which Flosstube number this is. I have a lot to talk about today, so we'll get right into it. I do have notes, so if I'm looking away, it's because of that. I want to thank everybody for watching my channel. I've had a lot of new subscribers lately, so welcome to my channel. If you heard about me through another Flosstube person, please let me know so that I can properly acknowledge that. Okay, so what have I been up to? A lot. I am actually not going to show any whips today. I do have whips I've been working on, but I'm not going to show any because I have so much other stuff I want to show you that if I took the time to get my whips and put them in and out of project bags, this video would last forever. And I only got about not very long because I have to take my dog to the vet. I think he's got an ear infection. So he has a vet appointment today, and then I think I'm going to go get my hair cut. We'll see. So let's just jump into what I have to show you today. Okay, we are going to start with my FFOs. These are my fully finishes. I have finally finished all 12 charts of A Year in Celebrations by Hands On Design. I loved stitching this, but I'm glad I'm done with them. I really like series, but I find when I get into the middle of them, then it's like, oh, I'm done sewing these. So this is my March finish. I still got little pieces of hot glue. It's my March finish. All of the colors are my own colors. I just grabbed random colors, so I can't even tell you what I used. So there's March. So what I'll do is I will show you all 12 of them stitched up. So there's January, February, and I showed you March. So there's April. This one I just finished stitching and fully finishing. And there's May. Also just finished stitching and fully finishing it. And we have June. July. August. And you will see, and I just finished stitching this one and fully finished it, and you will see I put a ladybug button and a sunflower button. Rather than stitching the blanket and the ants, I just didn't really care for them. And then September. October. November. And December. Like I said, on all of these, I used my own colors that I just randomly pulled. I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head what they are. But I like it. I like how it turned out. I can have them displayed in my house all year long now. And, sorry, I'm putting them back. I just keep them in this little thing and in my hutch, in the bottom of my hutch. So, all right. Next thing I fully finished was March by Prairie Schooler. These are a series I don't think I'm gonna get tired of stitching. I have 6 of them fully finished, and I have one kitted up ready to go. Just some fabric I found in my stash, made a fabric bow, pulling both this fabric and the fabric in the bows are just pulling colors that actually matched there. So I have it on this stand and displayed. I just barely took December down because January's I kind of fully finished it, but I didn't like how I finished it, and I wanted to finish it like this. And so January's never got put up. So I took December down. I got March up. My next one that I have finished is July. So this one will probably stay up till July. But anyway, I like that. I like how it turned out. Oops. All right. And then I also had 2 finishes that I have not fully finished yet. The first one is February Wordplay by With Thy Needle and Thread. Using my own color conversions. I kept a lot of the colors true to hers. Just pulled DMC that matched, and then a few other things I changed up. Like I wanted some of my words to be red. So love it. I'm going to make this into a pillow. Just haven't done it yet. And my other finish with all my little strings attached to it is, this was called, I believe it's called Count Twice, I think, by Prairie Schooler, or by Plum Street Samplers. And I do have a frame. I went into my frame stash out in my garage, and I actually found the perfect frame for this. And I put everything under glass, and so I've already painted it and everything, and I just need to take it and get glass cut for it, and then I'll get this framed and put up in this room here. Love it. All right, that's what I've been working on, other than my whips, and and that's cross stitch working on. What else? What else have I been working on? I have one more. I also finished another stocking. I believe this is called Charlene's stocking, shepherd's bush. I added this border, I added up here, extended out, so I added this hill in this house, and this hill in this house, and the sheep, and I think I don't know, I did something different with this. And when I go to put the embellishments on, there's some beads that go on her dress, and I'll put little red beads with all the little hollies there. So there we go. Another one I figured it up. I think I have 8 left, and I'm actually working on one now. So 8 plus the one I'm working on, or 7 plus the one I'm working on, and then I'll be done. All right, what is next? I have done some other crafting besides cross stitch. The other day, I decided I wanted to make strawberries. So I made one to see how easy it was. Super easy. I followed a tutorial on, actually I followed a couple of different tutorials on YouTube, and so I used techniques from both of them. I stuffed them with some polyfill and some crushed walnut shells. So there you go. And since it was so easy to make, I made more. There you go. Isn't that cute? This is wool. I found a wool skirt at the thrift store. So I washed it and dried it, so it kind of felt it. This was also a wool skirt. This wool, I don't know, it says it was a 99% wool, but it doesn't have the same texture, but I like it. I like how it makes the strawberry tops floppy like that. And another one. And another one. And another one. And I made one more. This one. And then this morning I got up and I thought, I'm going to try to make one of these little tomatoes. And so what did I do? I made a tomato. And I just attached one of these little strawberries to the button on the top. Added some pins. This glass was my grandma's, my dad's mom's. And when she passed away, I called up my cousin because they were cleaning out her stuff. And I called my cousin. I says, would you just make me a box with some of grandma's stuff in it? I don't care what it is, but I want something of hers. And so I got this random box, and there was a whole set of these little glasses in them. And I thought, oh, that's so cute to go in there. I thought about maybe putting some antique buttons in the bottom of here, but I haven't decided yet. Look how cute. I love it. And it's perfect in there. Isn't that cute? So that's what I've been up to. I'm going to make some more of those tomatoes. They were a little bit fussy to make, but at the same time they were kind of easy to make. So I'm going to make some more. All right, what else have I been up to? I got a lot of stuff here. Oh, I've been up to making baby blankets for my new grandbaby that we're thinking is going to make his appearance in 6 weeks, maybe. Hopefully. I did. Oh, I did tell him he needs to be here before May. His due date is May 16th. But she's typically has her babies like way early, like 4 weeks early, and she's actually measuring further along than what the doctors are, than what her due date is. So fingers crossed, he has to be born before May 15th, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But anyway, so I've been making baby blankets, and then when I make baby blankets, I use the leftover fabric. Maybe, well, heavens. Okay, and I make little burp cloths. Oops. Little burp cloths to go with them. So there's 4 baby blankets here, and there's a lot of burp cloths. Let's see. Some of them I didn't have enough fabric. Sorry about that. Anyway, some of them I didn't have enough fabric to make burp cloths, so I just sewed some fabric that went with it together and made some more. So yeah, there's a whole stack. I have a lot of burp cloths here. So anyway, I've been making, that's what I've been making is baby blankets because, and these are just flannel. These are super easy to make. I've made them for all my grandkids, and the moms have just loved them because they're soft, they're out of flannel, but they're lightweight, so they can, use them in the summer, and I make them big enough that they're not just for newborns, that I have grandkids that packed them around for 2 years. So anyway, so I've been making baby blankets. So So I've been busy doing that. What else have I been doing? I have also been working on quilts. I gotta put stuff aside, excuse me. Sorry, I don't have any place to sit stuff. All right, so I've been working on the Esther's Bloomers quilt that is a block of the month, and I've been showing you my progress on it. This is where, I gotta scoot back so you guys can see it. This is January and February, all finished up. It looks really big in the, I mean, it looks big, and I can't show the whole thing. Maybe if I stand back, I can. But it's really probably 48 inches by 40, well, probably 36 inches by 36 is my guess. Maybe not even that big. And I just received March, so I will be working on the March this month. And then I will be sewing it. I will sew March onto it when I finish it, because this one you start in the center and you just work your way out. So I can sew, once I get March completed, I can sew it to it, attach it to it, and then by the time the 6 months is over, I will have the whole quilt top done, if I stay on top of it. The other thing that I have been working on, I got some quilts done. I have to stand up for these. This is called Broomhilda's Quilt, and it's by Kimberbell, and I did this all on my embroidery machine. You can see it. It's big. It's really not that big, but it's hard. It's hard to hold it up so you can see the whole thing. Let's see. This needs to turn. There you go. It's hard to see. Come up here so you can see some of the individual blocks that I've done. Hats. This piece just hangs separate, but it hangs from the button. So yeah, there's that quilt. And then I used my embroidery machine and I made a label for it. So that was fun. I'm glad it's done. I was ready for this project to be done. I get excited about a project, but then it seems like when it gets into it, I'm ready for it to be over. And the other quilt that I finally finished after two and a half years, this is a big quilt, is Autumn Love. This was a sew along with Lori Holt. It was a free sew along. I did buy the kit from Fat Quarter Shop. But yeah, this one took me 2.5 years to finish. You can see all that. And then I'll show you the individual blocks. If you want to see the full quilt laid out, let me show you this. This is cute. You can go on Instagram. I've posted his pictures on there. So yeah, I'm glad to have this one done. My back is just a plain back, but I did make this label and put on it. And then I embroidered right here on my embroidery machine. So yeah, there is that one. So wait, that one is a heavy quilt. That was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Okay, what else? Let's do haul. I usually don't show haul, not very often. Um, I haven't really bought anything since the first of the year. Um, kind of my goal is not to make a lot of purchases because I'm not working, so I really need to watch what I spend. Plus, I got so much stuff to do. I don't need to buy anything. As far as cross stitch, I couldn't cross stitch everything I have in my lifetime. You know, I'm sure everybody's like that. And quilting, look at all that. Yeah. So, but I have purchased a few things. Now, that being said, my next video I'll show you my market haul. But what I bought at market is all I plan on buying. I'm not like, I was very particular what I bought. I just didn't say, oh, I want all the Brenda Gervais stuff, and oh, I want all the Blackbird design stuff, and I want all of Scarlet House. I want all, I didn't say I want all of it. I chose stuff, what I wanted, and that's what I got. And I didn't buy everything. So many cute things. I got my wool kit from shabbyfabrics.com. I belong to their wool of the month, their mat of the month club, and this was for April. It comes with everything in it. I also have one more month to get on these, and then I'll be done with it. So I have, well, there's another mat that I belong to, and I have one more month on it. So I have a ton of wool projects that to last me a long time too. So that was a purchase. And then I bought Sew Sisters from Plum Street. I just love it. I love these little women. And then Of Joys for Thine by Blackbird. A Yuletide Welcome by Plum Street. Now I have Liberty's Welcome, and when I bought Liberty's Welcome, I didn't know that she had others. There was a series. So there's Liberty's Welcome, there's Yuletide Welcome, and I understand there's one more, but I don't know what it is. So I decided to get this one. I love houses. And then I bought Lucy Moore by Needlework Press. This is what it looks like all opened up. And I really like this because it's patriotic. That just caught my eye. So that is all the cross stitch charts I have purchased. I received in the mail my next installment of Esther's Bloomers. So all the fabric. And I get these from Fat Quarter Shop. I love their kits because they send more than enough material. And so if you make a mistake, there's always plenty extra. You can recut it. If you make a huge mistake, that's another story, but usually you don't make huge mistakes, I guess. Oh, and then my other purchase was this bag. I love it. I didn't realize it was as big as it is, but it's huge, and it's nicely made. It's nicely made. Perfect for taking my stuff to retreats, both quilting and cross stitch. Which gets me into the next thing I have to talk about. I have not signed up for one, not two, but 3 retreats. I am going to a Boise retreat hosted by Melanie Smith of Yarns and Threads. That is May 15th, 16th, and 17th in Boise. It's a very small retreat. I think 15 is the maximum that the room can hold, and I was lucky enough to get in. So that's why my grandson has to be born before the 15th. And I have had a little chat with him and told him, you need to be here before the 15th. So, so I have that retreat. In June 10th through the 13th, I think, is my quilting retreat that I go to every year. So I've signed up for that one. I got registered for the classes, and I'm being very ambitious this year, and I signed up for 3 classes, which that's a lot of cutting out. Because you have to have all your fabric cut and ready. So when you go into the class, you take the class and they show you how to make the blocks, and they usually give you tips and tricks to make things a little bit easier and stuff. So I have that retreat. So I have to cut out the fabric for 3 quilts. But the quilts I chose are so cute. I can't wait to do them. And then the third one is I'm on the list for the Stitch West retreat in Salt Lake City, Utah. And that one is hosted by Snug Harbor Crafts. That one will be in October. I'm on the list, and I will be going. They just haven't had official signups yet, but just they had a form you filled out and you sent in, and once they get their details worked out, then they will email you and tell you the cost and give you X amount of time to pay for it and everything. So 3 retreats. I'm so excited. One thing about retreats is for it to be cost effective for me, I cannot fly. So it has to be within reasonable distance that I can drive. And all 3 of these are in reasonable distance for me to drive. Boise is about 2.5 hours one way. Salt Lake is about 2.5 hours another way. And then my quilting retreat is actually about 7 hours away. So it's something that is doable for me to drive. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I've never been to a cross stitch retreat. These will be my first ones, and the Boise retreat's will kind of give me the feel because and it will be better because it's a small retreat, and I'm very shy. You know, I do the videos and that, but I'm just really talking to myself, and but I am really very reserved, and until I get to know somebody, I really don't say anything. So a lot of people think I'm kind of, I don't know, stuck up or not very friendly, which is not the case. I am very friendly. It's just I am not, I'm very shy and I'm very reserved. And so I'm one that likes to sit back and observe people. And I mean, I'll talk. If somebody comes up and talks to me, I will talk. You know, I'll talk to them. I'll have a conversation with them. But I'm not one that would go out of my way and go forth and make that effort. So if you're going to any of those retreats, make sure you come up and talk to me so I can get to know you. Because you guys are my stitchy friends. You're all I have. So yeah, I'm just so excited. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? I am going to, I don't have it written down. I thought I wrote it all down. I am going to change my channel name and my Instagram name. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been kind of writing down ideas and kind of getting some opinions from people and everything. And I've decided I am going to change my channel name and my Instagram name. They will both be the same. This will be my last video that is Quilting Stitcher. And I think for the next few videos, I will have my new name, and then I'll put like AKA Quilting Stitcher for a few videos, just so, you know, till everybody gets used to it. But this is going to be my last one with this name. So I thought I wrote it down. The name that I am going with is, I don't have it written down, will be Sew Cozy Stitching. And sew will be spelled S-E-W, Cozy Stitching. That's going to be my new channel name. That will be my new Instagram name. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for some changes. I have a lot of things going on and a lot of changes coming my way, and I decided I want a new name. I want, you know, I want something that's more, I don't know, Quilting Stitcher just seems like, nah, I don't know. But I want something that is more me. And so that's what I've chose. Sew Cozy Stitching, SEWYSTITCHING. That would be my channel name going forth and my Instagram name. All right, so what else do I have? I do have a gift I want to show. I received a gift from a dear stitching friend. Her name is Diane, and we found each other through my channel. She messaged me on Facebook, and she watches my channel, and so we have become really good friends in the past 2 years, and we are always sending each other little fun gifts and stuff. And she sent me a wonderful gift, and I want to share it with you. She sent me this card. Isn't that cute? Step 1, coffee. I don't drink coffee, but step 1, my soda, my specialty soda. I don't have my cup in here to show you. And then inside it says step 2, change the world. And she put a nice little note. And then she sent me some needle minders that she had made. Just some spring fun needle minders. There is one missing because it is on my project. Oh, it is on. I did have a new start, and I'm just going to tell you about it. I am joining the Prim Village Stitch Along with Fat Quarter Shop. The chart is by Lori Holt, and I have chosen my own fabric. I will show all this next time. I've chosen my own fabric, or my own floss. I'm not using the Aurifil floss, but I pulled from my Victorian Moto threads and matched up the colors as close as I could. I kind of dulled them down a little bit. They're not as bright. So anyway, that needle minder is on there. But so she sent me these needle minders. And then she sent me this cute little crocheted pillow to use as a bow filler. Isn't that cute? And then she sent me this cute little wooden box. Isn't that cute? And I've got all my little strawberries in it for right now. These little strawberries, I'll probably put them on some different stitch pieces and stuff I make. But right now, they look cute. Whoops, displayed in this little box. So I just want to publicly thank Diane for being my friend and for, you know, reaching out to me on Messenger, and I'm just so grateful for the friendship that that we have had and that we continue to have. And yeah, if you guys want to reach out to me on Facebook, I'm there, or on Instagram. You know, I love making new stitchy friends. I've just recently connected with another viewer, and we've been texting back and forth and talking back and forth and sharing each other's projects, and it's just fun. And anyway, so I think that's it that I have to show you today. This is a quick video. I need to leave here in a couple of minutes to take my dog to the vet. The last thing I want to show you is I had asked for some recipe ideas, something that's quick and easy that I can just fix and stuff. And I had some people comment and gave me some ideas. I put all those the ones who commented about recipes into the number random number generator picker thing, and for this chart. So the winner of the chart is Brandy Stoker. Brandy Stoker. So I will leave my email address below, and I will go back and also comment on your post that you commented, or on your comment about it, and just email me with your address, and I will put that in the mail to you as soon as possible. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, and make sure to check out me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active with my stitching. I put all my stitching on my quilting. My Instagram page is, I don't put anything personal on there. Only stitching and sewing, quilting stuff, and other crafts or stuff I may make. It's nothing personal. That's for my personal Facebook page. But I am very active on Instagram. And so check me out on Instagram, and my name will be changing on Instagram. So Cozy Stitching is what I will be on Instagram from this day forward. I'm going to go in and change it today. And if you have any questions or comments, I love your, I read every single comment that you make, and I love them, and I always will put a heart on them. Sometimes I answer them, sometimes I don't. If you have any questions, ask me. I'm an open book. Ask me whatever you want within reason, but you know what I mean. So yeah. Anyway, so enjoy your day, and I got to get my dog ready to go to the vet. He likes to go, so that helps. But then when we pull into the vet, he's like, no way. He does not want to get out of the car. So he knows. But it's going to make him feel better, because I really do think he has an ear infection. So anyway, so enjoy your day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.